What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. Why spend $1,000 on a parka when you can spend 50? Alright, so I just picked this up because I need a good winter parka. It is already cold and there's snow on the ground in my area, and it's been really cold already very early, and a lot of times we get polar vortex. Now I wanted something robust and warm, and one of the things I was looking at is the Canada Goose jackets, but they are crazy expensive. And I read an article about them, how they're much more about marketing and fashion than they are just about kind of the inherent quality of the jackets. So I thought I would get something else, and this one was really interesting because it is by a company called Wantdo, maybe Wantdo, and it looked very much like the parka that I actually wanted from Canada Goose, which was called their like Wayland parka. Has pockets on the front, and you probably know the Canada Goose jackets that are the bright red with the white patch on the shoulder. Now it's kind of funny because that is so iconic now. There are a ton of parkas out there that are in that same shape look with a patch, including some big brands that I recognize that have like a little round patch that looks like that. So a lot of imitators, especially on the style, but this Wantdo, I'm gonna call it Wantdo, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, looks a lot like that Wayland. Unfortunately, I don't have a Canada Goose jacket to compare this to, but I thought I would take a peek at it and certainly try wearing it. But one thing that they don't have is on this arm right here, which would be my left arm, there would be a Canada Goose patch on here. In fact, they've replaced it with a pocket. But otherwise, it looks very, very similar, which I wouldn't say the design is, I don't know, exclusive to Canada Goose by any means. But I'm kind of glad that they don't put a patch on the shoulder trying to imitate it too much. But like I said, it looks pretty similar. All right, so let's start at the top. First of all, it's got some nice weight to it, even though it came compressed in that little stuff sack and is very wrinkly. It does have some nice weight, so it feels pretty substantial. It does have a fur-lined hood right here. And as you can see, it's kind of this like blonde golden retriever like fur. It's actually very soft, and I am positive that it is fake, but that's kind of nice. Keeps the wind from whipping you in the face. But I do want to show you here that there are snaps on the back of it, so I can pull the fur out, and you can see it's all attached right here on a nylon strip. So if you don't want that, you don't have to have it. But if it's really windy and cold outside, you kind of do like it. It kind of works like a baffle on a microphone and prevents the wind from whipping you right in the face. But I think this is a pretty smart look. It's like a hoodie. We do have little, looks like cotton drawstrings right here, little metal pulls at the very end, some little leather tabs right there as well. So you can kind of draw that in, which is nice. Make yourself all mummified like Cartman. And then I do like this gray. It does come in some other colors, and the material is pretty nice. It is like a nylon, and it's very much like that higher quality, tight knit nylon that you see on other, you know, parkas. So it's not like a ski jacket nylon as far as I can tell. It's a little bit more like a you know, kind of the bag nylon, which I think is going to be a little more robust. Now, I want to just open up the front here, and you can see we have Velcro that covers up the very large plastic zipper. Looks like we have a metal pull on the top, so this is probably going to be nice and seal this up very well. I was just seeing if there's a drawstring on the bottom. I don't see it specifically to kind of cinch up the bottom, but now we can unzip the jacket. And again, a couple of nice things here. That Velcro kind of makes it a little bit tricky to unzip it in one quick sweep. We do have a nylon flap behind the zipper too, so you won't have air kind of breathing through the zipper. And then on the inside, we also have, it's a very similar nylon, but the inside is kind of that softer, kind of imitation silk nylon. And again, lots of padding. I don't know what they use. I'm assuming some sort of like nylon down, some sort of like cotton-like fill on it. And we do have an inner pocket mesh right there. And I just want to show you this inside because now I want to flip it on, and then I'll give you a little tour. Oh yeah, man, All right, I'm overdressed for inside, but we will test this out outside. First of all, it feels great. And I do love the fact that we have some fabric elastic sleeves here, so we don't have to worry about air sucking up inside. We do have a pocket right here, so I can put some things that I want access to or I don't want to freeze. I want it against my body. And we have that nylon pocket right there. And I want to show you here, we do have drawstrings right in the middle. So kind of right below your pecs, you could draw these up here, I'm assuming, kind of tighten them up, and have it kind of cinched around your midsection to prevent the draft from coming up under you. And they don't have like the plastic stops on them. That's what these little leather pieces are for. It kind of holds it in place a little more gingerly. So that's pretty nice. Man, it's warm. We also have a little loop right here for headphones. It's kind of nice, a lot of detail on it. All right, so I'm just gonna close it up like this. Looks pretty good, I must say. And pockets right here, button snaps, 2 buttons on the bottom here, and here, and here. So we've got lots of pockets, and then a pocket right here, and then no pocket over here. All right, and then, so if I'm getting real cold, I can go up here, I can draw this all together. Woo, look at this. All right, so here's the best part. I don't have the Canada Goose jacket to compare this to, but I will tell you that so far I'm pretty impressed with this. All right, guys, it is night and it is cold out here, and I will tell you, this jacket is plenty warm. For 49 bucks, I'm impressed with it, and it's got the good looks of a much more expensive jacket. Now, I will tell you that just fooling around with it out here, I'm going to be removing the fur. While it's not painful or anything, it's just kind of annoying to have it in my eyes and flapping around, and I think it's just a little bit of a cleaner look. I kind of look like I should be mushing dogs right now, so I'm losing some light. But I will tell you that I think it's a really good value, and even if I reach down here and throw a little snow on my jacket, you can see it doesn't stick. Right, it's not soaking in, and so I'm impressed with the material. Seems to be working just fine. This is definitely a jacket I'm going to be using throughout the winter here, and hopefully it will hold up just fine, and we will see. But so far, in the last couple days, I've been really impressed with it, and mostly at the price point. If you want to pick one up, I'll put a link to it in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.